Here's Kamali in behind them. Idris straightening, getting to run off, and Jamal Idris! He just kept coming and knocking them down. And the 18-year-old Goliath puts the Bulldogs on the board first. 4 points to nil. What a run! He's got plenty of potential. Idris to Marvin. A ball out the back. A chance from Warburton. Away to Jamal Idris, who gets a double.
There you can see the offload, and Barney was left marking 3 players. He decided to go in.
.com/membership for all the details. Here's Kamali down the blind side, flicking it out the back. Steve Turner gets it back. Jamal Idris will score. Yes, Idris scores. One-handed put down. Behind Stagg to Kamali. Second man again. Patton on. Idris puts the big left-hand fend out. Plummets over the line. Jamal Idris has scored for the Dogs. And that's his second for the day.
Patton across field. Back to Idris. And open up for him. And Jamal Idris.
Wade McKinnon was planted on the line. He had to show courage. He had to drive in with his shoulder.
Oh, now Keogh's been upended by Idris.
That's the rule in these days, unless you go in and make a tackle like that one.
Bang.
Yeah, that's a big hit there.
Todd Greenberg works at St George Hospital, I think. Here's Green now. Blake Green through over the 30-metre line. He kicks for Jamal. Will Jamal make a clean landing? I don't know.
The Bulldogs have struck a blow on this young Broncos team who are playing valiantly. On the Keno replay, no problem with the put down. Excellent work by Kamali.
Getting up late. Haynes kick, charge down. Guess who? Michael Ennis. And Jamal Idris picks up the ball, races away, and big Jamal, the biggest human in the world, scores for Canterbury.
He only just fits into the in goal.
Jamal is on. Cooper is off, I'm told.
He's had a lot of media. He's a fairly laid-back character. He's only a kid.
Queensland well placed on the scoreboard and on the bench.
Jamie Lyon giving Jamal Idris his first touch of the ball, and the young giant does very well.
Attaboy.
Ennis gets it away. Kamali spins it out. Then from Hayne, they've gone out to Lyon. He gets it back to Idris. He scores on debut. Jamal Idris, I think, has scored on debut. They're going to have a look at the corner post, and did Jamie Lyon have the ball when that post went?
Well, it's great work running the football in the last there, especially from Jamie Lyon here. He got on the outside, but was claimed, then was able to pop one back into Jamal Idris, and that close to the line, he's going to be unstoppable. Darius Boyd is doing his best. He's well inside, I think, from that angle. We'll probably have a look at where his legs are in relation to the sideline. Nah, that'll be fine. And Jamal Idris into Greg Inglis, under Greg Inglis, gets the ball down. Grounding is fine. And as far as I could see, Jamie Lyon was fine.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
Play over in the centre of the ground, heading towards the east. Oh, Hoyington on the end of a brute big one from Jamal, the biggest human being in the world.
And out on the full from Benji Marshall, so it's a double hit.
Chris Hoyington would have thought the lights have gone out here. He bounced up too. Look at this. Kapow! You got to love footy.
They're the bad ones too when you don't see them coming, aren't they?
Stagg, Ryan, Kamali, Barber. And Barber swerves out of one, fins through another. He's away, but he's got a real speedster after him. He's still after him. Gordon, I'm talking about. Idris comes in to support. They won't stop the young giant. That's okay. Forget. Oh, Idris! He's found one and rocketed it off. Cannings was on the end of it, and oh, gee, this big kid. There he is. Cop this. Jamal. Greg Bird finding the line.
And it's back to Idris and opens up, and Big Jamal finds points. They do so with a nicely worked play.
Well, it was an aggressive run by Jamal Idris. He was prepared to run and cop a bruise if he had to. So there was urgency on his behalf and a bit of intent and a bit of enthusiasm. And it started in the first carry.
Tackle number 4, looking for their second tonight, and Jamal Idris supplies it.
They won the play to ball, and it was Kamali going to the line. A lovely flat pass to Jamal Idris, hitting a hole, and he is over to score. You need to make good contact on this man. You cannot show him that amount of space, otherwise he's going to take it.
Here's Sutton on the back of 4 good charges. He offloads there to Wesser, dummies to Taylor, goes to Inglis, and up quickly was Jamal Idris to make the tackle. What a battle that's going to be this afternoon. Now here's Hodkinson, Halatau the decoy, Idris from deep, Jamal Idris, it opens up, and big Jamal Idris strolls between Taylor and Greg Inglis and scores the Dogs' first try. A superstar in the making, if he isn't already. 8-4 with a kick to come, he made a huge run there, and they got nowhere near him. It's sloppy. Crossed up to Idris. Idris one-on-one with Inglis. Now to Turner. They may not need a field goal. Turner, Wesser. He takes him on. Reece Wesser comes up with a try-saver and maybe a match saver. He was very deep there, Reece Wesser, and now he goes to the bin. On the back of the sin-binning of Reece Wesser, the turning point of the game, the South Sydney fans head home extremely disappointed. First receiver, cross-field kick, this is better weighted, Idris leaping high, and Jamal Idris has stolen the ball out of the air.
They placed just before the try line, Idris flying, look at that in the super slow-mo, yeah, it has come off Linnett's hand for the Roosters. Idris pulls it back in one-handed. Over he goes.
First off the ruck, sweeps the ball to Horro, and Horro is brilliantly tackled by Barber and Idris. And is there an injury in there?
Well, it's lovely play. Look at this from Jared Hayne, coming from behind. Beautiful ball to Horro, and wonderfully read by big Jamal Idris. Good football all round.
To Ryan, then to Keating, now to Hodkinson. Coming up out of the line was Maguire. It's gone to Ennis, the run around for Keating. He's got them turning and twisting. Gives it to big Jamal. Jamal goes in to score for Canterbury. Simple run around, I suppose. But my goodness, it's effective. And particularly when you find a giant of a man like this. A short side run, and David stands out the other side. Jamal Idris puts it over the line, and then he salutes to the people at the northern end of the ground, and there's his little partner in crime, Ben Barber, there to congratulate him. Jamal's second, Barber's got 3.
Yeah, it's been quite a week for Jamal Idris, signing elsewhere for an extended period, but he's given his all tonight for the Bulldogs, and they'll expect that for the rest of the season. And now it's really getting away. David Stagg looked like he was away, but he got the final pass to Idris, who went to the crowd to celebrate.
Their playground. Massey on the bring back. And Jamal has done a Gordon Tallis on him. Greg doled him, and then ball came out. There's an argument there that it went backwards.
Takes a fair bit of strength to do that, doesn't it? He's falling to the ground, picks him up, and then slams him to the ground.
The big swept away by Williams for Tongue, now for Tilse. And Tilse has been hit with a couple of heavy ones. Well, David Stagg was in it, Reynolds was in it, mainly Stagg. And Idris has got involved.
Oh, dear. Bang.
Yeah, it was Idris at the tail of it.
Oh, there's 2 big men coming together.
Well, that's brought you to life, Gus.
I love that. Big Jamal.
I thought you might have gone for a cup of tea or something.
I'm just watching. I'm enjoying the footy. I'm just so happy to be here with you, Rabbits.
Here's Ferguson. Wow, look at that! Goodness gracious me, they're throwing them around, as I said, like rag dolls, or if you take Gus's word for it, merino sheep.
What's this one? Oh, you gotta love it.
Goes to Hodgkinson. Here's Idris back on the angle. He found a way through. They eventually had to crack them. And Jamal Idris will give the Dogs something to go on with, at least in the last 13 minutes of this one.
Off the back of the second one, some sloppy play by Penrith, being offside from the line dropout, and you don't stop that man one-on-one when he's got up a head of steam like that.
Goes to Cassiano, keeping it alive. Keating, good hands. Hodgkinson, showing, going, getting away from Mullen. De Bois is chasing. He gives it to Idris. What a try by the Bulldogs.
Great work there by Chris Keating. Quick offload there to Hodgkinson, who was wrapping around. And he looked like he was struggling to get there, Jamal, but he got there in the end. Just poked his nose in front, Jim Dimmick. The reaction.
He gets lost in an arm, a sea of arms, and Bulldog supporters.